Mahila, on my way to go get some more Dutches. Big killing today because there was no money in my account. When there's no money in my account, it makes a big killing. It's a good kill for the ones who are out to get me, like my family and close ones. That's okay. It is spirits that we're dealing with. I saw a footage of fishermen that were catching fish and then putting them in this container in the ship that had water in it. And before they would put them in there, they did things to the fish and they couldn't breathe and all this stuff. And so anyway, that was a picture of the wedding feast that they'll be trapped there. It'll be a big trap, and I didn't want to touch on it whenever I did writings on it at In-N-Out Burgers of the Most High Saints with my grandpa on my dad's side, and it was called the Catch Me If You Can because Leonardo DiCaprio touched on it. So everyone can, applaud for him because he touched on it. And it's a dark film at the end of that film, too. And it's called Catch Me If You Can because that was his cutoff. He's like, catch, God if you can whenever you're going through the part of the judge part of it. And that's when you go through the hours. It's all 4 hours. And that's the buildup of all the judgments on the Revelation 18, the 17, and all that. The millstone, the 44 of 51 of 52 of Jeremiah, and, extra ones that are judgment on the Chaldeans and stuff like that. So we're at that time now, and it's the time of judges. And like Barack Obama, everything about his life has been very relevant to my life in the past 2 weeks, in the past week especially, and in the past few days. Almost like I can reach out and touch Obama, and he was the Polish man that picked me up whenever I got trampled when they pushed my dad in the pool, and I'm going through a cross just like him. And I was on the cross just a few minutes ago when I sent those alarming messages to the watchmen, and that was because they were killing me, and that was before Jimmy Williams died, and that was the showing that the native girl had changed her text, her phone number to the old number, so then I could send the message. That was the cross. So these things repeat and they happen all the time, but that's what's been going on. And so the judges is a big thing. The judges has been going on where you do writings based on who you're going through it with, kind of thing. Who's part of your flock or who's in the flock the next one up. And that Jay Moriarty was part of my Pectus Carinatum. Whenever Obama went, whenever Obama was 77 days for the gangsters and guerrillas of 9/11, that's what he went through for that. And like Paul Walker got out because that was like Obama's sign to him, and like sign from God that he could trust, and so also in the Bible, like we're connecting the Bible, the Greek and Hebrew, the Strongs. We're connecting the Strongs to make them more connected, that they have the same almost meaning. And there's the next one is diamonds, and then there's gold, and that's kind of the tiers that we've been doing, the sections we've been doing since June 14th of 2022. The Denmark-Canada agreement, and I've been in a flux mode, and I'm at the time now where I'm fried. It's called Charles Fried. He died, and that means that I don't have any more fruit to give. I'm spent. I don't have any more fruit to give, and I'm flying by by nothing. All of it is old material, and it's been refurbished and refined. Very much so. And all my writings from PS, all my writings from jail, all my writings from the time at Heartland, or some of the time at Heartland Park, is in there as well. Those are all Python writings, and those were for school. And then my time at Walnut Creek and my time in Las Vegas, the In-N-Out Burger writings, and going from there, those are the main ones that we needed to get going because those were culmination writings, and that was the healing of the bear with the ribs in its mouth. And so we had those, then the times of the strong writings, whenever we were going through all the creatures for the strongs, building up the strongs. So we've done all of them in a flex flux mode of this Area 51 that Don has pseudo put me in since we've been going since Abel became keeper instead of follower, and since June 14th of 2022, and that's been with the Benjamin Living Seal guys, who are all ready to go, and everything's okay. Everyone stay safe. Have a good night. Everything's okay. Don't worry about anything. And I'm sorry for getting mad. They killed my food. They took money out of my account. They stole my Dutches. It's just part of it, And for your snare, it'll be a lot different. It won't be survival. I promise you that. You do not have to worry about survival. You will be fully taken care of, and it'll be more of a realization and a Renaissance man coming to conquering your fears in the apocalypto sense. But through your mind, like you will channel it all through your mind and be one with the force, balanced and not just surviving. You'll be thriving and have realizations and full circle of life without the dread of the next day of doom. Pilot. Thank you, God. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. I'm really sorry. Everything's okay. Thank you.